जिसमें है मुंबई, मगर उसमें एक और शहर है जिसका नाम है औरंगाबाद, और औरंगाबाद के पास एक टेम्पल है जिसका नाम है एलोरा टेम्पल। किसने बनाया, क्यों बनाया, कैसे बनाया, साइंस के पास इन तीनों सवालों का जवाब नहीं है।
Nothing was built, everything was carved out of the mountain, not this way, from the top down.
इसको सिर्फ छेनी और हथौड़ी से बनाया है।
They took out some 4 million tons of rock.
ये 4 लाख टन पत्थर जो इस पत्थर का अवशेष है नहीं मिला। कहाँ गया? नहीं। ये आज भी आर्किटेक्चर समझ नहीं पा रहे हैं आर्किटेक्ट्स की इस मंदिर को कैसे बनाया गया।
I lost a lot of sleep ever since I read the theory of aliens building the Kailash Temple and the Ellora Caves. Usually I would just dismiss this theory, but there was something that kept going in my mind and made me restless. Mysteries about Ellora Caves and the alien relation was in discussion for decades and still an unsolved question for the world. There are many unanswered questions behind the Ellora Caves which strongly raise the thought of an alien relation or at least alien technology behind the temple construction. There is speculation about this structure thousands of years ago only using chisels and hammers could not really do this job. It's been a childhood dream of mine to visit the Ellora Caves here in Aurangabad near Sambhajinagar, Maharashtra. Here I'm standing in the grandeur of my childhood dream, basically the Ellora Caves. It's a system of Buddhist, Hindu and Jain caves, and it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most beautiful things that people all over the world come here to watch. So come join me, let's explore the caves. We are still searching for life on planets other than Earth, but from time to time we hear these theories about aliens and their existence there. Archaeologists studying ancient sculptures strongly believe that some famous structures, such as the Egyptian pyramids, were built with the help of ancient aliens. There is clear evidence given by archaeologists and other scholars to prove that the famous Indian temple, the Kailash Temple located in the Ellora Caves, was built by ancient aliens. But why are the Ellora Caves so famous? Hold your breath as I tell you this story, as it completely shatters what history has taught you about the Kailash Temple of the Ellora Caves. Archaeologists say that only one rock was carved on a large scale to build this huge, sophisticated structure. The strange thing about the Kailash Temple is that this flat was built in 18 years, in 756 to 774 AD. In the absence of technological progress, which must have been ideal for centuries to build at that time. The temple actually stood the test of time through occupations and wars. You can also see this temple from a plane, and it is the only structure that can be seen from all corners of Ellora. Many rulers tried to rebuild the temple but were unable to do so. Aurangzeb wanted to erase the existence of this structure and therefore entrusted the task to more than 1,000 men who worked day and night for 3 years, but could not bring down the temple except by tearing down some idols. It is known that over 4,000 tons of stone was carved out of a single stone to carve this temple, which seems completely impossible even when thousands of sculptors day and night were working for 18 years. These caves were hand-carved thousands of years ago. And if you see the sculptures, you can see in their bare rock form now, but they had paint all over them. You can see a few carvings up there with the paint still intact. The wonderful thing, or the amazing thing here, is that nobody could necessarily find the rocks from the excavation of this structure. So what does that really mean? I mean, that has given rise to a lot of theories that aliens have come and created this. We are here at cave number 16. This is the largest monolithic excavation or a temple excavated in the world. This is actually dedicated to Lord Shiva and it's in a chariot shape. It's a magnificent structure. Come, let's check this one out. क्या वाकई में aliens ने Ellora Caves या Kailash Temple को बनाया? I couldn't really find the answer to that question explicitly. Of course, people have been trying to find this out for several years now, and there's no way I can find that out in one trip. But I did learn quite a bit of things on this trip. First of all, it was a story of multitudes. It was a story of construction. It was the story of creation. It was the story of the attempt to destroy the traditional heritage of this place. It was the story of conquest. It was the story of resilience. People standing up to protect what they know is theirs in terms of their spiritual beliefs and their monuments and their way of life. I came back with more questions than answers. One of the main questions in my mind was if this was truly carved out in a regular fashion, and the stone, of course, from the structure survived for centuries, and that stone doesn't exist. The ruins of that place doesn't exist anywhere. And if those ruins were indeed used to build another structure, with modern techniques, it's very easy to find out where a certain stone came from. And there wasn't anything found out anywhere near the vicinity of this place. So where actually did these ruins go? These are all still valid questions, and this is all the more reason you have to go and explore Ellora Caves and experience the grandeur in whatever form you believe, right? Like even if you look at it from a monument of historical significance, there is a lot of meaning in it. If you look at it as a monument of religious significance, there is meaning in it. If you want to look at it from a standpoint of colonial history or invasion history, there is still a meaning in it. I would definitely encourage you to go on this expedition and observe the details that Ellora has to offer, especially cave number 16, which is the Kailash Temple, which is featured in this video. Explore what that has to offer. I think you'll be amazed and you'll come back a changed person. See you in the next exploration video.